What is going on, everyone? It's Awesome here again, and I'm here to talk to you guys about today. Over the past few days, Infinite Warfare has been getting probably about more hate, probably about just as much hate as it did back in May when the game was first announced. People are saying that this is the worst Call of Duty game ever. A lot of Call of Duty YouTubers came out and said that they're not enjoying the game. People have come out and said on Twitter and on various social media websites that they aren't enjoying this game. And I just want to figure out. I just want to talk about, is Infinite Warfare really, like, as some people claim, the worst COD ever? Is it utter shit? And just what does this mean in general? So this game, especially, I've been seeing a lot of it mostly today and a little bit yesterday. Infinite Warfare has just been getting an unbelievable amount of negativity, as I've already said. People, now I'll be honest here, there are legitimate reasons why people are not liking the beta and just not liking this game in general. One, obviously the future setting and all that stuff we talked about back in May when the game was first announced. But people that have played the beta, especially since the beta has gone open on PS4, I'm not exactly sure if the beta is open on Xbox One. I know it's on Xbox One, but I'm not sure if it's still pre-order access only or whatever. But so the beta went open this weekend on PS4, and more people have gotten to play it, and people are basically saying this game sucks, which there are legitimate problems with this game. I kind of touched on a few of them last night in my Infinite Warfare Impressions video. I talked about the sniper rifles, about the quick scoping that's too easy. The auto aim is too strong on the sniper rifles. There's a few things I didn't touch on. A few things that that Drifter touched on that I agreed with, like some of the payload, some of the combat rig abilities are just too powerful. Like they're just too powerful. There's not to mention connections are crap. Getting to the game is just a pain in the ass. And there's just a lot of problems with this game. And while I won't say this is the worst COD ever, this is definitely, I would probably definitely say it's a step down from Black Ops 3, from what Black Ops 3 had established. And that's just like, thing is, people clearly don't like Infinity Ward anymore, especially after Ghosts. People really didn't like Ghosts. I didn't like Ghosts. I've already said how much in the past, how much I freaking hate that game. But people also seem to hate Infinite Warfare. And something I want to talk about is Infinite Warfare doomed to fail? And I probably should touch on this a bit more in the beginning of the video. Is Infinite Warfare doomed to fail? It can't be saved, whatever. So, to touch on the question, is Infinite Warfare doomed to fail? I'll be completely honest, it's kind of looking that way, especially since it's like 2 weeks out from launch. This is basically a glorified demo. There's nothing that Infinity Ward, there's really, unless this is somehow a different build of the game, there's no reason to believe that any of the stuff in the beta will be fixed by the time the full game launches in just 2 weeks. We are 2 weeks out from launch. Okay? A beta 2 weeks out from launch, like, it's not even a fucking beta at that point. Now, you guys, all of you guys realize this. This beta is a glorified demo, as I've already said. And the fact that, like, 2 weeks, unless they have a massive day one update, these issues are going to be prevalent at launch. Unless there's a massive day one update, or this is somehow an entirely different build of the game, which I don't believe it is. I do believe that this is a piece of the final game, of the final build. I do believe this is the release build of the game. And what does this mean? If Infinite Warfare fails, okay? If Infinite Warfare fails, I honestly think that if Infinite Warfare fails and in a similar way to Ghost, hell, in a similar way that Ghost did, hell, might even fail worse than Ghost did. At least Ghost, a lot of people I don't really think realize this. When Ghost was totally rejected by the community, but still financially it was a success, mainly probably because that game didn't have a beta, like an open beta like this game did. I have a feeling a lot of Infinite Warfare pre-orders are being canceled at the moment, and it's like, and if Infinite Warfare fails, I do believe that I think it would be time for Activision to say, you know what, Infinity Ward, that's 2 shit games in a row, 2 failures in a row. I think it's time for Infinity Ward to move on to something else. Because obviously the team that's Infinity Ward, assuming Infinite Warfare fails, can't make a good Call of Duty game. Because this will be 2 shit games in a row. Like, before Infinite Warfare, before I had the opportunity to play Infinite Warfare, I was like, you know what, guys, they made one crap game. Maybe they can redeem themselves with Infinite Warfare. Yeah, sure shit doesn't look like the case. I've already touched on this. This game has a lot of problems that need to be addressed immediately. And when people like Drifter, who's like one of the biggest COD YouTubers, very well known in the community. Someone like Drifter, who's usually invited to Activision events and all that stuff, when he says that he's not enjoying the game, when he comes out against this game and saying that he's not enjoying this game, there's something wrong with this. There is something wrong with this game at that point. And I think if this game fails, like I've been saying that this entire video, I think they should replace Infinity Ward in the development cycle. Which studio that would come up to take Infinity Ward's place? In my opinion, a lot of you are probably going to agree with me on this. I think that if they were going to replace Infinity Ward in the development cycle, in the COD development cycle, I think it should be Raven Software. They're the ones right now that are making Modern Warfare Remastered, and they've proven with Modern Warfare Remastered that they are really listening to community feedback. A lot of the complaints that people had about the COD XP build of Modern Warfare Remastered, a lot of that stuff people complain about are being changed for the final release. I mean, just look at a lot of Raven developers' Twitter. They're really listening, and they've even said that if they were to make their own Call of Duty game, they would make it a modern boots-on-the-ground game, which that's what an overwhelming majority of the community want, is a boots-on-the-ground, relatable game. Not in the spacey future stuff. Not in the spacey future shit. And I do think that if Infinite Warfare fails, I honestly think if Infinite Warfare fails, I'll be honest, if Infinite Warfare fails, which at this point is looking like it might, I think that'll be good for Call of Duty in general, because then Activision may actually start listening to us, and I think Activision may actually start finally listening to us, and yeah. So personally, on a more personal note, I think I touched on this a bit yesterday in my Infinite Warfare Impressions video. I'm not super mad about the whole Infinite Warfare beta situation, just because when I bought Infinite Warfare, I didn't buy it with the intention of playing the multiplayer of Infinite Warfare. I bought Infinite Warfare for 3 things: the campaign, Zombies in Spaceland, and Modern Warfare Remastered. Those are the 3 reasons I purchased Infinite Warfare. And you know what? The multiplayer doesn't really need to be good for me to feel like I've gotten my money's worth. I know I'm going to love Modern Warfare Remastered. I hope the campaign for Infinite Warfare is good. It looks pretty interesting. And Zombies in Spaceland, it kind of looks like a fun, quirky side mode. And the multiplayer, I knew that even back when COD XP was going on, even before the multiplayer was even revealed for Infinite Warfare, that I personally was probably not going to enjoy the multiplayer as much, just because there's boost jumping and all that shit. And yeah. But yeah, I really don't have much else to say. I just kind of wanted to... Well, what are your thoughts on this whole situation? Do you guys think Infinite Warfare is going to be trash? Do you think the Infinite Warfare beta is trash? Or are you enjoying the game? and I think this game might be really good. Personally, like I said, I think this game just has way too many negatives to really have the positives be very standout. I don't want to say this game is going to be worse than Ghost, but if Infinity Ward doesn't get the shit figured out by the time launch comes, which I don't think they will, just because there's like 2 weeks until launch, Infinite Warfare will be doomed to fail. Infinite Warfare, just like, and if Infinite Warfare fails and then and Infinity Ward manages to stay on the development cycle, you think Infinity Ward had skeptics with Infinite Warfare after Ghosts? There is going to be no love for Infinite Warfare for Infinity Ward whatsoever in 2019 when it's time for their next game. Like, I think Infinite Warfare was Infinity Ward's last chance to redeem them, was their only chance to redeem themselves after Ghost. And judging by what I'm saying on community feedback and comment sections on YouTube videos, especially since someone like Drifter came out and talked about he's not enjoying the game, like I've already said, which that's something to behold. Like, Drifter is constantly accused of being, for lack of a better term, an Activision dick sucker, which he kind of squashed those criticisms today with that I don't like Infinite Warfare video, which was a very good video, by the way. And I think you should all check it out. But yeah, not looking too good for Call of Duty. A Modern Warfare Remastered. Now it's becoming even more abundantly clear. Like, it was pretty clear before that why they were bundling Modern Warfare Remastered in with Infinite Warfare. Now it's even more abundantly clear. It's like Modern Warfare Remastered. If this game is successful from a financial business point of view, the only reason this game is going to be successful is because of Modern Warfare Remastered. That is the only reason, probably, that if this game is successful, that is the only reason this game is going to be successful. It's because of Modern Warfare Remastered. If it wasn't because of Modern Warfare Remastered, if there was the option to buy Modern Warfare Remastered separately, this game would tank compared to, especially judging by community feedback, judging by what I'm seeing all over social media and forums and stuff like that. Infinite Warfare would tank if it wasn't for Modern Warfare Remastered. Like, that's just the truth. Infinite Warfare would be doomed if it wasn't for Modern Warfare. Hell, Infinite Warfare might even be doomed with Modern Warfare Remastered, because there's a lot of people that don't want to spend $80 on just Modern Warfare Remastered. So, including myself, I didn't spend $80 just on Modern Warfare Remastered. I saw some other things in Infinite Warfare that looked interesting, like I've already said. Anyways, that's enough of me. I think that's enough of me rambling. Guys, please tell me what you guys think of this whole situation. I really don't have much more else to say. I kind of said everything I really needed to say. Please like, comment, favorite, subscribe, do all that stuff. And yeah, I will probably see you guys in the next video. I want to get some Battlefield 1 videos done soon. I've been really wanting to make a Battlefield 1 video, but obviously I wanted to come back. I didn't think I was going to make another Infinite Warfare video, but I just kind of wanted to kind of give my opinion on this whole situation and just kind of bring it to light a little bit for you guys. And but yeah, my next video will probably either be a Modern Warfare Remastered campaign video, because there's something in the campaign that I may want to do a video on, or a Battlefield 1 video. I really want to do a Battlefield 1 video, especially since Titanfall 2 is coming out next week and then Modern Warfare Remastered the week after. But anyways, that's enough of me rambling. Please like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day, guys.